let's get into it. Oh shit, my camera close. Something fell. Oh, it's my controller. Hey, what's up? What it do? We know why we're here. Let's make the most of this power hour. We're coding. We're coding, so let's not even stunt. No distractions, no nothing. Put hour on the clock. We're at 18. I got some music in the background for y'all scrubs. Let's get into it. Alright, I last left off here. We were learning about this. You can use radio buttons for questions where you want the user to only give you answers out of multiple choice. Oh. Radio buttons are input. Alright, let's just go with it. Your page should have 2 radio buttons. Alright, let's get 2 radio buttons first. Do I see radio buttons here? I see button. I don't see radio. And they should be within their own labels, I'm assuming. Do I have any labels here? I don't see any labels either. Your radio button should be given the name attribute indoor outdoor. I started to do this, so I'm gonna just copy this one. We're gonna put it within the form. Give it some more space, so that way it doesn't look all scrapped. It says we need 2 of them, so let's just go ahead and get a second one going. Indoor. Your radio button should be given the name attribute name indoor outdoor. Each of the 2 radio button elements should be nested in its own label. Alright, cool. So they have their own labels, which gives us this side effect, but y'all can't see that because my head's in the way. I should have changed that, but I didn't, but we'll keep going. Each of the label elements should be in closing tags. Got that? One of your radio buttons should have the label indoor. One of your radio buttons. Indoor, and the other one should have outdoor. So we'll change this one outdoor. Alright, so that changed. Y'all can't see it because it's behind my picture, but the buttons just changed. Each of your radio button elements should be added within its own form of tag. Alright, they are. Let's run it. To be expected. Control Enter. Forms commonly use checkboxes for questions that may have more than one answer. The multiple choice, you get to pick multiple answers. Interesting. Okay. Your page should have 3 checkbox elements. Each of the checkbox elements should be nested within its own label. Look out, T. Out here trying to learn, baby. Out here trying to learn, man. I'll jump on the game a little later, man. Since I'm not doing the podcast, I gotta make sure that I'm getting better. That's what I gotta do. Gotta get better. Okay, each of the 3 checkbox elements should be nested in its own label. All right. Make sure each of the label elements has closing tags. Okay. Your checkbox should be given name, attributes, or personalities. Okay, so I'm gonna write this once, and then I'm gonna copy and paste it because I need 3. So I'm gonna create some space there. Open label for no space equals Goku input. That's not how you spell Goku. Close that. Then we gotta open the input. Input what though? Input ID. Input ID is also equal to Goku. I don't have personalities, I have characters. It's the type. This is the interesting part. I remember this from last time. The type is going to be a checkbox. So I've told it the label, what it's going to physically be seeing, the input ID, which is the thing that you're going to click on. When you click on the label, this is associated to the input ID. So that's the way that they connect. But how am I connecting? How am I going to represent this connection? Via the checkbox. I made a mistake with this last time because I didn't have it in parentheses. Type equal checkbox, and then the name of these things is going to be. So, okay. And this is where I messed up drastically. But if it lets me move it, I will move it. You see that cat above my head? That cat is what I'm actually working on. So like there's let me move this stuff out of the way so y'all can see what I'm really trying to do here. So move me here. So what you're seeing is like right there. That's what I'm doing. Every time I type here, it's creating this on the right hand side. So let's do this. So now you can see that part. You can't see how many people is with me, but we can reset this real quick. So basically, this is what we call front end developing. Front end developing is when you talk computer language in order to make the clickable buttons you see on web pages that you see now. So reset. Boom. Okay, cool. So it's right there. Let's grab this and let's put this down here somewhere. I don't want to. All right, cool. Got this. And what I'm trying to do basically is follow it's like you're cooking, right? It's like cooking. You got a list of instructions here. This teaches you up here. This will teach you the principles, the core principles you need to understand in order to perform the task. It'll give you an example, not word for word, but an example that if you truly understand what you're doing, you can pick from this example to then better understand. So I'm writing it out right now, but ideally, copy and paste would be the way to go. But I want to get better at even just being able to readily identify these things so that when I get called into situations, I don't feel nervous about typing. Let's go here. So you'll see what I'm talking about when I start typing again, but I want to get this stuff in some proper positions. All right, cool. All right, now, all right, so I'm in the checkbox. So like you see the checkbox, right? The checkbox is right next to the submit button. It's kind of small on that screen, but if I didn't close this, like let's say I left it open, the checkbox that automatically disappears. If I like, what would happen if I spelled checkbox wrong? If I spelled checkbox wrong, it turns it into a normal submitting URL link. So even this part of it has its own purpose, but like it's super interesting. But like line for line, code for code, the label is the thing we see, which is going to be Goku once we finish this. The way that this label communicates with this program is IDing Goku. So if Goku is selected, it knows why it was selected, and it's because it was picked out via the physical label. Then the checkbox is how we're going to receive that information, how someone is going to tell me, the computer programmer, they want to select Goku. So the checkbox. And it's really about organization, name, because I feel like this would be redundant to someone who's writing the code for themselves. But to someone who, like, this is the formal way you should be doing it, I'm assuming. Personality. And if someone wanted to duplicate this process, this is how they do it. And once again, we know that this is going to be personality traits. So this is the one thing that's going to stay the same. Anywhere you see personality traits, they're going to be linked together. But we know that this is going to be for Goku backslash, no, Goku open backslash label close. And now Goku is popped up on the outside. So if I wanted to pick Goku, I can now pick it. See how it turns blue? If I didn't have the ID set to Goku, it wouldn't pick. Let me see. If I spelled Goku wrong, what would happen? It would still click. Interesting. But I doubt it would go to the right place. Let me see. If, no, because it's, no, it would fit no matter what because it's a label. But it wouldn't compile the data correctly. So that's interesting. That's interesting to know. So we're going to just copy this. And we're going to just make 2 more of these, which should make 2 more Gokus. But all we got to do now is change things like this. So this is going to be Gohan. This is going to be Gohan. And it should, and once I get to the end, it'll change it out to Gohan. Gohan. Boom. So this one should change to Gohan. Number 2 did change to Gohan. And then we'll set this one to Vegeta. Is that how you spell Vegeta? No. There's an E in there. There we go. Vegeta. Personality. And then this one's Vegeta as well. So now we have 3 personalities. That's pretty much all they wanted. So we can run this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Yeah, there it is. So we're 82%. That worked. Control Enter. Next one. So that's an interesting thing to have. And basically all it does is lets me pick multiple ones. Because this one lets you pick one or the other. If you pick indoor, you can't pick outdoor. But if you pick, you can pick multiple in the bottom one. So that's a nifty treat. One thing that I wish, and this is something I would write into this code, is how to deselect something. If you don't want to pick anything at all, how would you go about doing that? I think that's super important to know. I think that's kind of important to know. All right, so let's go with the next one. When a form gets submitted, the data is sent to a server and includes entries for the options, selected inputs of types of radios and checkbox, which is the things I just explained. Report their values from value attributes. Label indoor. Input indoor. Value indoor type. Radio name indoor. Indoor label. Outdoor. Here you have two radio inputs. When the user submits a form with the indoor option selected, the form data will include the indoor outdoor equal indoor. This is from the name and value attributes in the indoor input. It omits the value attributes submitted from the data uses the default values which is on in this scenario. If the user clicked the indoor options to submitted the form, the resulting form data would be indoor minus outdoor equals on, which is not useful. So the value attribute needs to be set to something to identify option. Give each existing radio and checkbox inputs the value attributes. Do not create any new radios or checkbox elements. Use the input label text in lowercase as the value for the attributes. So what are they trying to get me to do here? Oh, okay. Is this like you have to pick something? You can't they won't let you submit. This is what I'm assuming. They won't let you hit submit. Yeah, you can't submit it until you filled in everything. Or, yeah, please fill in field. Did you see that? So is that what this is? Okay. All right, let's go with the instructions. One of your radio buttons should have the value attribute indoor. So let's find our radio button. Indoor, right here. This is the one they're talking about because it has indoor here. One of the radio buttons should have the value outdoor. This is this. All right, so we're good there. One of your checkbox should have the value attribute loving. Checkbox, personality, loving. Oh, I gotta remove one of these. So this one's gonna be indoor, I believe. So let's remove this one. And then we'll do the opposite for this one and remove indoor here. Loving, personality, input, okay. Lazy, energetic. All right, cool. Let's run. Oh shit, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Okay, so let's reverse on this. Will it let me? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Houston, we have a problem. All right, let's take it from the top. One of your radio buttons should have the value attribute indoor. Input I need. Oh, I need to add the value. I need to add it. So it's right up here. I just need to add this. I need to add this to this. I need to add. This is going to be outdoor instead. Same thing here, but this is going to be loving. Checkbox name, personally lazy. This is going to be the same thing, but this is going to be lazy. This is gonna be the same thing here, but it's gonna be energetic. We don't want to break that up, so we're gonna put it here. And it should be all lower cases. 5. They said that earlier, so let me go back here and change these. They said they should all be lower cases. So value, this is energetic. Energetic. All right, let's try this again. Yeah. 86%, we're almost there. Let's finish this lesson. Hey, like I said, whoever donates to me, well, first I gotta get, there's 5 people watching this, which is oddly strange. Once I get this channel, this is the goal for me this summer, to get this, I mean, not summer, this winter break, to get this channel up to par. And the way I can do that is simply just getting that, if that number stays 5, we're doing good. I just need to get 3 consecutive viewers at all times, and then I can get this channel monetized. And once this channel is monetized, every dollar I get, every donation I get over $1, I guess, no, every donation I get over $2, I'll donate $1. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Every donation I get, I'll give $1. But if someone, the most you can give, I think the minimum is $3. So you're always gonna at least get $1. So we'll go with that. I'll donate it to them because they're teaching me something. All right, we're back to where we were at. Okay. You can set a checkbox, check radio button, and checkbox by default. You can set a checkbox or radio button to be checked by default using checked attribute. To do this, just add the word checked to the inside of an input element, for example. So you can make something default. Damn, y'all didn't have to go to 3. Y'all could have kept it at 5. Shit. Y'all could have kept it. Checked. Input type radio. Name test minus name. Your first button on your form should be checked. Okay, let's give it a try. Your first radio button on your form should be checked by default. Okay, my first radio button is going to be this. So we're just going to add the word checked. So we'll add it here. So we're going to open bracket, input type. Okay, so it did do something. You can see it down there. It's something's going on. So we're doing something right. Input type equals radio, close, name equals test name, close, checked. Close. Okay. So this is what happened. I put it within it. So maybe get rid of this one. What happened? Oh, because you don't need a choice. You either pick it or you don't. Oh wait, but you can pick two? Oh shit. Okay, your first checkbox on your form should be checked by default. Alright, so let's do that one. The checkbox is gonna be same thing. We're gonna take this one, input radio, and then we'll change the name to checked. Yeah, let's copy this. Go off. It's gonna be checked. Type is gonna be checked. Box. Name test checked. Loving. Okay, cool. So now they're both doing it. You should not change the inner text of indoor label. I didn't do that. You shouldn't change the inner text of loving. Oh. Okay, good. I thought I was doing it right. Wasn't sure. Confirmation. Oh. I have to pause the timer. Nest made. Whoa. Nest many elements within a single div element. The div element, also known as the division element, is a general purpose container for other elements. The div element is probably the most commonly used HTML element. Okay. So don't mess this up. Just like any other non-self-closing element, you can open a div element, okay, and you can close it on another line with the div backslash. Okay, cool. Nest your things cats love and top 3 things cats hate list, all within a single div element. Okay. And try putting the opening div tag above your things P picture. So it will go here, backslash div close, and your closing tag after your OL tag. Okay, cool. Right here. Thank you, sir. I'm not even gonna read the instructions. Test it, because it was too easy. But I don't really know what that did. Well, they grouped it, but how did it group it? Oh, you're back. I appreciate when the spammers come back, man. Maybe they're learning something new. Okay. Wait, what happened to my code? Oh, it cleared it out. The challenge so far have covered specific HTML. Declare the doc type of HTML doc type document. Ooh, is this a challenge? The challenge so far has covered specific HTML elements and their use. However, there are a few elements that give overall structure to your page and should be included in every HTML document. All right, so this is like a cornerstone. At the top of your document, you need to tell the browser which version of HTML your page is using. HTML is an evolving language. This is true, I understand it. What you used to use in MySpace probably won't work now. For HTML, you can use open doc type close HTML close. The exclamation mark in uppercase doc type is important, especially for older browsers. The HTML is not case sensitive. Next, the rest of your HTML code needs to be wrapped in the HTML tags. The opening goes directly below the code docutype HTML line, and closing goes at the end of the page. Here's an example. Okay, cool. If that's all you want me to do, I'm just gonna copy this. So cool. Next. Oh wait. HTML tag should wrap around H1 element. Under. H1? Do they just want an H1 somewhere? I don't know. Oh wait, that's high. What do they mean by H1? Add a docutype tag for HTML5 to the top of the blank. The document in the code editor. Under it, add opening and closing, which wrap around an H1 element. H1 element, the heading can include any text. Okay, so it's H1 mean heading. Yo, it's wrapping. Oh wait, that's not how you close stuff. Yeah, it is actually. I'm stumped. I don't know. Your code should include tag. Got it. This should be one. There should be one HTML element. The HTML tag should wrap around one header. I don't know what H1 is. What is the H1 element? Let's Google it. H1 element used to indicate the most important highest level heading page. So this is an H1 heading. Oh, okay, okay. I see what they want. I see. H1. This was, yeah, see, there it is. This was stupid. H, no, backslash H1 heading. Get off me. All right, now let's try it. Yeah! 96. We get better. Shout out to the 3 people watching. Wish that shit went up to 5. All right, let's go with it. You can add another level of organization in your HTML document within the HTML tag with the head and body. Okay. Element. Any markup with the information about your page would go into the head tag. Then any markup with the content of your page, what displays for user would go into the body. Metadata elements such as links, meta, title, style. Typically go inside the head element. Here's an example of your page layout. Okay. These are all the open and close. These are all like elements, so I know about these. HTML being the type you're gonna use. Head is what we just did, like the very top. Meta would be the body, head again, and then divs are like special body. All right, let's see what they want. There should be only one head element. All right, got one head element on the page. All right, let's see. All right. There should be one body element. Where do you want the body element though? Well, body goes right below the head, so we'll entangle this with it too. Body. Ooh. Body. The head element should be a child of HTML. It is. The body element should be a child of the HEM. Okay, the head element should wrap around the title. Okay, it does. The body element should wrap around. The body element should wrap around H1, which it does, and the P elements, which it also does. Run it! I ain't even have to ask. We got 100%. We did it. We completed the course. Ugh. We did it, y'all. I wish I had my sound effects. I would clap it up. All right, cool. Nicely done. You have completed basic HTML and HTML5, becoming a monthly supporter. Wow, that's a lot. Same rules apply. Oh shit, we get to change colors? Y'all not about to. Oh, appreciate it, T. Thanks, man. This is my first class. I need to get some energy. I got 18 minutes left. So we're gonna put a pause there. We're gonna get some bread. Need something to chew on. Oh, my knee. We did it. All right. Let's definitely change the color. That should look cool. Now let's change the color of some of our text. We can do this by changing the style of our H2 element. The property that is responsible for the color. I was just about to ask, like, how the hell does it know what color is color? How does the computer know what color is? Color element text is color style property. Here's how you would set up H2 elements. H2 style color, blue. Like, does it understand that innately? Does it blue, like, if I put royal blue, will it recognize that? Let's have some fun. Note, this is good practice to end inline styles declarations with note that it is good practice to end inline styles declarations with a semicolon. All right. Change your H2 element style so that the text color is red. So it's just basically this. We're gonna change this to red. Alright. Let's go. Style. Before we turn it red, we're gonna see what oh shit, hold on. Before we turn it red, we're gonna see exactly how much fun we can really have this. Your H2 element should have style declaration. Alright, cool. Equals color. Let's say orange first. Now let's close this shit and see what happens. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Uh-oh. It low-key just laughed at me. Or do I have to run it first? Your H2 element should have a style declaration. Oh shit, I messed this code up all the way. But I can salvage it. Just like that. H2. Ah, it did turn orange. Ah. That's satisfying right there. Let's see. Red, orange. How about that? Will it recognize that? Red, orange. Will it recognize this? No, it doesn't recognize that. Make it one word. No, so it's limited. So let's say pink. So primary colors, lime. Let's see, lime. It recognizes lime. Oh my. Hot pink. It understands hot pink. Royal blue. It. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And remember, we're looking up here. Let's see. Gray. Excellent. Yellow. Wow. This thing is pretty smart. All right, let's move on because we got a little bit of time. Red. All right, cool. We're done here. Red. Oh, do you want your own? You guys are so picky. So you need another one? Are you kidding me right now? Oh shit, it's wrong still. It's red though, so am I wrong? Your H2 element should have a style declaration. It does have a style declaration. guys trying to be super personable? And everything's wrong. Okay. It does have a style declaration. That is interesting, that color. Each element should have color set to red. Their style declaration should end with your HTML should have style declaration. It does. Is there another H2 somewhere? What more do you want from me? Oh, just to get rid of the old ones, I guess. But I did that initially. Oh, okay. They wanted it like clean. I guess you can only have one H1 and one H2, which makes sense. Changing this to blue. Because I got the power. Should never gave me power. With CSS, there are hundreds of CSS properties that you can use to change the way an element looks on your page. When you enter H2 style color red cat photos, you were styling that individual H2 element within inline CSS, which stands for Cascade Style Sheets. Cascading style sheets. That's one way to specify the style of element, but there are better ways. There's a better way to apply CSS as the top of your code created a style block title style H2 block. So they're basically gonna want to make something, a whole entire thing into red. Your style attribute should be removed from your H2. Got it. Goodbye. Whoops. Some JavaScript popping up. All right, we're back here. You should create a style element. Your H2 element should be blue. So I'm assuming your style H2 declaration should be valid with semicolon. Okay, closing brackets. All style elements should be valid in closing stages. In closing text. Okay, shut up. But where do you want it? Your style attribute should be removed from your H2. You should create a style element. All right, I'm gonna just create it below it. Style. Oh shit. No, but then, okay, so where do you want this then? Oh no. I'm mildly confused. Where do they want this? Note that it's important to have both opening. Okay, I get that part. Inside the style block, you can create a CSS selector for all H2 elements. Oh, okay. And wherever H2 pops up, it'll change its color anyway. So let's just write this out. Okay, that makes sense now. So we got an opener. So let's go with our H2 color semicolon colon. What color return anything? Returning it blue. This. Now let's get it. Boom. So that's perfect. So like, because that's awesome. So I can put this anywhere. But if I put H2 here, this should work. If I put H2 here, it'll turn lasagna to blue. That's awesome. H2 backslash H2 close. Yep, it turns. Why they make it big though? Why did they make it big though? Why did they make it bold? Anyway, that's it. It does have a valid closing tag, you idiot. Oh wait, maybe because I have too many. I was having too much fun. Let me delete this one. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, all your style elements. Oh, I am missing. All your style elements should have a valid, should be valid, and have a closing tags. Test completed. All your styles. Okay, am I missing a style? That's a style there. Is that too much space? Yeah, probably too much space. I'm never been a fan of like, when I write code, I'm gonna have my code like tight, cause oh, that's space shit. That didn't work. Okay, there's gotta be another style word around here somewhere. Did I spell it right? Nope. It's capital. See, guys, they're very sensitive about shit like this. Capital. That was the issue. Yep. They're very sensitive about this shit. Lowercase. Next challenge. Next challenge. Alright, we'll make this one the last one. We should ride into the 25 after this. Classes are reusable styles that can be added to HTML elements. Here's an example of CSS. Class declaration, blue text, style, blue. So it's just the declaration. You can see that this created what's going on. dummy faces come into the stream. Y'all know I can block y'all, right? Y'all know I can block y'all, right? At least come in here. Come in here. Put his ass in timeout. Boom. Don't come in here streaming my shit. And let's just add him to the no-fly zone. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. You've been given fair warning. Alright, cool. So you can see that we've created CSS class called blue text within the style tag. You can apply a class to any HTML element like this, h2 class blue, da, da, da. Note that this is CSS style element. Class names start with periods. In your HTML element class attributes, the class name does not include periods. Inside your style elements, change h2 selector to red text and update the color value from blue to red. Oh, you trying me now, huh, fam? You know I can block you, right? Like, what do you want? Why would you even come to this place? Alright, have it your way. Boom. And just like that, you're gone. Boom. Boom. My block button's faster than you and your bots. But thanks for coming to play. Now stop interrupting my lesson. I was just about to get somewhere. Red and update color value from blue to red. Give h2 elements the class attribute with the value of red text. Why are we doing this? That's what I'm curious to know now. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I'm upset. Alright, think. Alright, let's just follow the instructions. Fuck it. H2 element should be red. Cool. It's red now. Your HTML should have the closing red text. The class red text.
Check your answers.
Oh. Your element should have the class red text, okay? Red dash text. You Russian bot, you want what he's having? You want some justice? Huh? You want some justice? Because I can give you some justice. Alright, red text, but I forgot the period. Ooh, this does not look like the other ones. Period. No, I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong. So this will be another. Your H2 element should have a class. Oh, okay, they do want us to add it, but there is no H2 here. Okay, so maybe we just add it. Let's see what happens. Red minus text. Your style sheet should declare red text class and have its color set to red. Okay, got that. You should not use.
What's good, everyone? It's Adam from iMusicMode. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're gonna go ahead and remake "Way Too Sexy" with Drake, featuring
Style equals color red. You should not use inline style decorations like in your H2 element. Okay, I did it. So let's see. Fuck. The style element should be red. It is red. I've made more mistakes. Let's give H2. I should have just made a new one. I knew it. Reset. Yeah, I should have just made a new one. I should have just did this. Boom. Make this red. Make this red. And now hit it. Fuck! Oh wait, I gotta make this red. Your H2 element should have the class red text. It should have a class. But where does the class go? Oh. Okay. Just gonna put this on the inside. Just gonna put this on the inside. Red. White. Okay. Your H2 should be red. It is red. So I'm not doing something right. You want what he's having? Justice? Alright, maybe my brain's melted here. We're at the 30-minute mark. I'll come back to this. This is a good place to leave off on. I did it. I did it, people. Oh. Nothing will change if you don't do anything. So practice. Try new things. But everything stays the same if you don't change nothing. Everything stays the same if you don't change nothing. Everything will stay the same if you don't change nothing. I appreciate the people who join me. T was the big talker in this time. He's dethroned Arthur. I bet you if Arthur was here, he would be able to tell me what I was doing wrong. And then I could keep pushing forward. And I'm gonna take my L. All hell T. Got some Russian bots. We got to ban some people today. Today was eventful. Alright, cool. Let's close out. Oh, wait. Maybe I should just change everything and then go solo. Nah, I'm gonna close this one out. Let's close it out. We're gonna use this for that.